Hi BC family, I'm Koki Lima and I serve on the in-service experience team here at Building Church. Welcome to BC Devos. Today I'd like to take a look at Psalm 62 verses 1 and 2. Truly my soul finds rest in God. My salvation comes from Him. Truly He is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress and I will never be shaken. What does it mean that God is our rock, our salvation, and our fortress? To unpack this truth, I want to tell you a little bit about the history of the fortress in Israel called Masada. During the years of the end of the New Testament period, the Jewish people rebelled against Rome. You see, Rome was always trying to get the Jews to worship their emperor and their gods, so tensions were a bit high between Rome and Judea. However, at a certain point, Rome had enough. Have you heard of Pax Romana, the Peace of Rome? The Peace of Rome was kept by harsh military measures. And when the Jewish people refused to keep the Pax Romana, the Romans came down with brutal force. The Roman military completely wiped out Jerusalem. As surviving Jews scattered throughout the countryside, Rome continued to hunt them down. One of the areas to which the Jews fled to was Masada. Now Masada is a mountain fortress in the Judean desert. At that time, the walls of this mountain fortress were so steep that it was literally impenetrable. The Jewish rebels had plenty of food and water, so they were safe from the Romans for over 2 years. But because the Romans had wealth and the power of the empire, they eventually were able to construct a siege ramp so huge that you can still see it today, nearly 2,000 years later. I'll let you read the end of the story on your own, but till this day, Masada is a symbol of Jewish heroism and fortitude. So now let's return to Psalm 62. What does it mean that God is our rock, our salvation, and our fortress? First, God gives us protection and rest when we face trials. We can run to Him and find the refreshment that our soul needs. Second, God provides for our practical needs. Like the Jewish people found food and water and shelter at Masada, God provides for our everyday, real-world needs. Third, God is strong. Although Rome was eventually able to breach the walls of Masada, it took years of hard work, legions of soldiers, and thousands of slaves working 7 days a week to build a ramp up to the steep mountain heights. And our God is even bigger and stronger than the one of the most secure fortresses in all the world's history. Unlike Masada, God will never be shaken. He will never be defeated, and He will always be the rock in which His people can run to. What are you battling today? I pray you would turn to God to find the strength and refreshment that your soul needs. Thanks for joining in BC Devos. We'll see you next time.